Hello and welcome. You're watching Head to Head on UATV and I'm Oles Garjuk. Along with implementing reforms and developing the economy, promoting its unique culture is a vital task for Ukraine, and this is where the recently established Ukrainian Cultural Foundation can help. To talk more about Ukrainian culture and its promotion, we are joined in the studio today by Yulia Fediv, Executive Director of the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. Hello and thank you for coming today.
Hello.
So, Ms. Fateev, please tell us about the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation, when it was created, and how does its activity differ from the Ministry of Culture?
Ukrainian Cultural Foundation was founded in 2017.
So last year.
Yes, last year. We have a special law on Ukrainian Cultural Foundation, but actually its work started only in March 2018. Because during the last year, it was the election of the steering committee, the head of Ukrainian Cultural Foundation, and also of direction of the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. So actually the office started its work only in March 2018. Now we have 27 employees at our office at Mistecki Arsenal. And our main task is support of Ukrainian cultural projects, and we are under Ministry of Culture, and we are a state organization, and we also have the aim to support Ukrainian culture in Ukraine and abroad, to promote it, to support not only state organization but also private one, and
cooperate with other organizations.
Yes.
But is it about financial support, or is it about some other kinds of support?
Like the main support is financial one, so we give grants, and we have open calls during the year when everybody can apply in order to get the support for Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. But we also want to become a think tank for Ukrainian culture organization, to support them not only financially but also maybe with promotion, with some analytical studies, with some networking, not only within Ukraine but also abroad. So we have a branch of tasks we have like before
so
us,
basically the Ministry of Culture has delegated this authority to launch different grants and programs for Ukrainian artists to this foundation.
Yes,
so
that's the point.
What are the priorities of your foundation?
So we have priorities stated in law. And we also, for each year, state special priorities. For 2018, we have 12 priorities. So they are the support of Ukrainian language and support of cross-cultural project, not only from one sector, but from different sectors. For example, audio and audiovisual projects, visual projects, also to support inclusion in the cultural sphere, and to support cooperation between Ukraine and other countries in the cultural diplomacy as it is, and also support the project not only on the stage of its implementation, but also on the development and pre-production stage. So we have 8 sectors from different kind of culture and art. So it's like visual, audiovisual, audio, creative industries, fashion, design, cultural heritage, and also audiovisual sector is the biggest one.
I looked on your website and noticed that the foundation is collecting applications for various projects and also for projects on national partnership and also international partnership.
Yes.
What countries do you cooperate with internationally?
So we have no limits. Actually, the Ukrainian organizations...
Since March, what are the major achievements in international cooperation and also in national one?
So we had open call from the 21st of May till the 2nd of July. So now we are only reviewing all applications thanks to our expert committees. So the results will be announced only after 20th of August. So we are now all patient what projects will be the winner. But we had over 700 applications
so far?
Yes.
About, you mean in total or?
In total, like 716 applications from all regions. So I think it's a good start because we had the open call only for 1 month. So in 1 month we got 716 applications.
And could you give us some instances of the projects that people are applying with?
They are really so different. So
just a few ones, the most interesting for you.
Like the most applications we got are from the cultural heritage sector. So the digitalization of cultural heritage in Ukraine.
This is important.
Yes, there are also a lot of audiovisual projects, for example, the development of different movies, the national one and the international one, and also some music projects and a lot of visual projects. It's really like all sectors, and it's a good sign for us. But like the less applications came from fashion and design for now.
Okay, and what about promotion? What's your opinion? 700 applications. Is it a lot or not much?
I think it's not so much, but for 1 month it's a lot.
Okay.
Because we only started the promotion of Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. We didn't have time to go for all regions, for all cities. So we made only 4 info days in Kyiv, Kharkiv, Odessa and Lviv, and also in Ivano-Frankivsk. So it's only the start for us. I think that at the end of this year, for the next year, we will get more applications. Because it's only the start for us, and a lot of organizations were pursuing Ukrainian Cultural Foundation as a new established organization.
Yeah.
So maybe better to wait and to see how it starts working, and then they will apply more. I hope so.
Well, in the end of those projects, in the end of the application collection, and also the selection process, and in the end of the project being implemented, there should be some result, probably some product. How does the foundation, promote this Ukrainian product as creative and competitive?
Yes, we developed already the promotion strategy from Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. So the projects who will be supported by us will be also promoted by us, not only in Ukraine, but also abroad. We have a database of different medias in Ukraine, within Ukraine and abroad. And also
so you develop cooperation with the media?
Yes. And also we want to monitor all projects we will support. So my colleagues will go on tour in Ukraine to see how the projects will be developed, how they will be implemented at the end of this year. And to make also some analytics, how to improve ourselves at the organization, how to improve our applicants and also our winners, to make the projects more sustainable and really important for Ukraine and for our promotion abroad too.
And could you tell us who can participate, who can basically apply for the grant?
So as we are a state organization, the applicants should be the legal entities, but we didn't make any objections. So it could be state-owned legal entities, private one, and also it could be the private entrepreneurs. So only the natural person cannot apply for this year, but we are working on that for the next year also the artists can apply by themselves without having some legal entities as a partner.
Will those selected projects be financed fully or partially?
So we have we had 3 open calls. So for the individual projects we have the full
grant, basically.
Yeah, full grant, basically, 100%. For the national cooperation projects, we give only 80% of the budget. 20% has to be co-financed by the applicant and the partners. And for the international cooperation projects, we give 50-50. So 50 gives the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation, and 50% should be co-financed by other grant organization or by the applicants and the international partners. So we just want to support investment in culture, and also to say to the applicants that they should also invest in their projects themselves to make it more interesting also for other grant organizations. It's a good practice in the Europe because Ukraine just joined Creative Europe program, and it's really tradition not to finance the projects 100%, because it's like more you give the grant, they receive money, they do the project, and then they have no money to proceed. So, but when you give 80% or 50%, you just give them the sign, please search for other funds and make your project sustainable and make your project also in the future profit-oriented.
Profitable.
Yes, profitable.
And what are the requirements and the deadlines for the applicants?
So for now, we already passed the deadline because the deadline was the 2nd of July, but we plan to make the new open calls in November 2018 and make the deadline in January 2019.
So basically they will have like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, 2.5 to prepare a good application and to get funding then in 2019 for the whole year.
And what are the approximate requirements for this application?
We have a list of documents that you should provide to apply for the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. We have a standard application form, standard budget forms, and all legal documents and financial documents you should also give us that we can also see if the organization is really has the right and the possibilities to implement the project. So it's a package of the document, but everything is on the web page. So it's like bilingual, Ukrainian and English. So you can go on our web page. Each applicant can see the whole package of the document, and they can also start to prepare it already now, not only before the deadline. Because this year we had a lot of projects and a lot of applicants who just waited till the deadline, and in one night we received over 500 applications.
Basically a bigger part.
Yes, the bigger part, you know, and during the months only like 25. So we just now want to support applicants to give more trainings, more info days, and to say them, please do not wait till the deadline. You know.
And how are the winners being selected? Are there any criteria?
Yes, we have like 5 big criteria for the experts to read the projects and to give them 100 points. So each project has the possibility to get 100 points from each expert. And there are like 5 big criteria. So the first one is how project is important for the Ukraine and how it is important for the region, and what are the strengths of the project and how it can be sustainable, and what the main purpose of the project is. So the second one is the promotion strategy of the project. So how the applicant would promote the idea, what is the audience, and what mechanism of audience development he or she will use. And also the financial part is also the criteria. So what they will give money for. And also the good criteria and important criteria for us is the institutional capacity of the organization or of the applicant to implement the project. Who is the team leader? Who is the team members? What are the time frames? What are the partners? Etc. etc. So in the branch of criteria, they are also on our webpage. So each applicant can read the guidelines and see what points for what he or she will get. So you should get not less than 70 points to be awarded by Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. So.
And I want to ask your personal opinion. How competitive and how profitable are Ukrainian cultural projects so far? And is this Ukrainian Cultural Foundation aiming at promoting this, well, teaching basically Ukrainian artists and different enthusiasts to make this culture being, so to say, more profitable?
Yes, so for now we have really different kinds of projects, but most of them, they are not profitable. Because Ukrainian organization are used to grant givers who just give grants, and they say that the project shouldn't be profitable.
They don't know how to make money with culture.
Yes, yes, but it depends on the sector. For example, in audiovisual sector, they are more profitable oriented of fashion and design, but cultural heritage, actually it's not so easy to make it profitable. That's why for September, October, November, we start a branch of trainings on how to make your project profitable, how to develop your communication strategy, how to find partners, etc., etc. So just keep on track on our webpage and just visit our webinars and trainings.
That's very exciting. Excellent information. Well, thank you so much for this conversation. I'm sure that it's going to be very useful for our audience. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Tim.
This was Yulia Fediv, Executive Director of the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation. Thank you for watching Head to Head. I'm Olas Garjuk. Goodbye.